What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 19. Sorry for the 10-minute delay. Nick has Sprint Nation, so you know what that means. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in tonight. Thank you to everybody that follows us, likes, and subscribes on all of our platforms. Big shout out to Ant for our intro song. Everybody go follow him on Instagram at JustAnt. So I just want to give you guys a quick announcement. On Monday night, because the Eagles play the Cowboys, we will be going live at 7:30. That is 7:30 on Monday night, and we will also be having our first guest. And it's going to be Nick's dad, the Godfather.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Now, if you watch us, you know we are a shot-out group of 4 people. And with adding that 5th man in here is going to be even crazier, if you could even imagine that. Godfather, I cannot wait until Monday. But now we're going to start the show because we're excited to be back. Kyler Palante, let's do it.
I'm honored. Okay.
You never made the playoffs, though.
You just wait, Mikey. You just wait. So today, guys, same as usual, going through football, okay? Since we were absent on Monday, we didn't have a show. We are going to quickly go through Thursday night's game, which is tonight. Give our picks, maybe a little small preview. There's not really much to talk about.
Yeah, I got the Panthers by 100.
But then we're going to go through all the week 2 games, as many as we can. Some 2-0 teams, 0-2 teams. We're going to go through that. People who might have surprised, fantasy studs and duds. And then we're going to go into our week 3 picks. And let's get this show rolling.
And we have some sports cards.
And we absolutely have some sports cards. Yeah. That's going to come with the review of week 2.
Yep.
So there you go.
Let's get it
You
cracking.
guys ready?
Let's rock.
Are you
We're
ready?
back. The boys are back.
Are you
Phil,
nervous?
We're potting. What?
Phil, play the shit.
Yeah, you know what to do. Don't say you don't. All right. There you go, Phil.
Let's go.
Thursday night, tonight, Carolina Panthers at the Houston Texans. -8 in favor of the Panthers. Let's go right into it, guys. Nick, what do you got?
I'm taking the Panthers, and I'm taking them -8. Straight up, I think the Texans are garbage. They got Davis Mills at quarterback. He's going to have a long day because Carolina's defense is very good, and Darnold is playing lights out. So I see this as a blowout.
Even on the road?
Even on the road. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No concern about
Well,
the
they're
spread,
well coached.
maybe?
No, they're well coached.
Matt Rule, to you.
Yep,
to you.
to you, baby. Let's go.
All right, Mikey.
No, same thing. I got the Panthers -8. I got them winning comfortably 24, I'm going to say 24-13, Panthers.
How many CMC TDs tonight? Because
I hope 0 because
he's
I'm
only got
against
1.
them.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Nick. I got him in 2 leagues. I'm rooting for 3.
Well, shit. Somebody's going to have to get fucked here.
But for real, what do you guys think?
I think he's got 2 tonight. Although I need him to have over 100 rushing yards, though. Odds boost.
How many total yards? Because he's been like damn close to 200.
I don't give a fuck. As long as he's got over 100 rushing yards, I don't care what he's got.
All right, Nick.
He's probably going to run for $170. It's regular.
He'll be pushing 200 total, two TDs for me. How about that?
I hope not, man.
Sorry, Nick.
I'm really sorry.
He's
but
a lock, you know.
we'll see.
But you guys are really not going to respect the Texans even a tiny bit for just being competitive the first 2.
What's there to respect?
Exactly. I mean, they have Davis
Or
Mills
is it
as the
because
quarterback.
Davis Mills is
It's because of Davis Mills.
If Tyrod Taylor was playing tonight, would you guys be thinking,
No.
maybe they'll give him a run
I would
at
take
home?
I would take the Texans +8. But
I still
Davis
wouldn't
Mills. What?
I still want him taking the Texans.
Oh, I would have with Tyrod, but like Davis Mills, I'm good.
Yeah.
man.
I'm streaming the Panthers
I'm not putting my money
defense.
on Davis Mills. It's not happening. Sorry, it's not
Yo,
happening.
Panthers defense has been legit though.
I know. It's
Absolutely
crazy.
legit. They got pass rushers galore and they got corners. So I'm streaming their defense in 2 leagues tonight. Happily. I think they're gonna go off. They might be the top scoring defense this week.
I tried picking them up, but I looked at their schedule. It's just not worth it for me.
Yeah.
It's not worth
I'm going
it.
week to week, so
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
really
Well,
care.
you're streaming defenses, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
We don't even
I
have
have
that option.
Pittsburgh's defense. What am I going to do? Drop them? I mean,
Yeah, kind of tough.
I can't.
I got the Ravens,
Yeah.
which they can kind of be had now.
Yeah.
But they're playing the Lions this week.
But
I
so
hope-
can the Steelers too, because they have a lot of injuries on their defense.
I got injuries.
But we'll talk about them later.
So that was pretty easy. I didn't even say my picks. I got Carolina, and I have them on the spread. So that's a clean
we're
sweep.
dead. We're dead.
Yeah.
Clean sweep.
The Texans are winning
We all
tonight.
agreed on something. It's
Texans
crazy.
are winning tonight, guaranteed.
They did this to us week 1. Just want to remind everybody. That was Jacksonville, though. Anyway, all right, enough of that. So let's go why don't we start with the 2-0 teams in the league? Who has impressed you the most, guys? And who is the most surprising? And maybe, like, if you want to give me, like, a little feel for, like, hey, do you think that maybe there's a surprise 2-0 team that looks like a playoff team? I know it's early, but, you know, give me your thoughts. And I mean, I can run through the list, actually. Here, you want me to tell you who's 2-0? We got the Vegas Raiders. We got the Broncos, all right? We got the Tampa Bay Bucks. No surprise there, really. Carolina Panthers, San Fran 49ers, the LA Rams, and the Arizona Cardinals. 3 NFC West teams. My pick's looking good there, guys.
It is. It actually really is. I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
looking pretty solid.
Cardinals should be 1-1, but we'll get to that.
Come on, Mike.
It's facts, but okay, we'll get to that. But so, who do you got?
I thought you were
Who's
just
the most
throwing shade
impressive?
towards
So to
Kyle.
me, the most impressive is the Bucks, but I mean, it was kind of expected, but not like that. And I think like between Gronkowski having 4 touchdowns, Tom Brady having 9, it's just funny to watch anymore. It's actually like a comedy show. to
Bro,
watch that.
it's regular. It's regular.
It's easy.
It's regular. It's been going on for years. It's never
easy.
gonna. It's not dropping off.
And
Now
there's
he's
no
talking.
cliff.
Now he's talking about playing a 50.
There's no cliff. What cliff?
And their defense hasn't even been playing that great. I mean, their rush defense is phenomenal. It's always the best in the league. It's number 1 again. But the offense, though,
They're the best offense in the league, and I said it. Tom Brady's going to be a top 5, and he might be top 3. He might be top 2, and he's not 2.
damn.
Well,
guess it
you
depends.
said top 5 fantasy. I
Yeah.
don't know if he's going to be a top 5 fantasy player because of his lack of rushing.
Yeah, because I think he scored. Wasn't he like? I can get it. I can bring this up right now. I think he was outside the top 10 this week, despite throwing 5 TDs. No. Okay, maybe I'm. Oh, that was week 1.
That's
I was going
sour.
to say. I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
I was like,
gonna
for
say.
real?
Yeah, well, week 1. I mean, he shouldn't have been outside either. He was QB3 this week. 29.6 fantasy points.
He's 44.
He's 44. Cuz.
5 TDs. He's got 9 in 2
44.
games.
Yeah.
They said that he's already on a better pace than he was in 2007.
Oh my God.
You heard it from Pauls first.
I mean, right now, is he the MVP favorite given the first 2 weeks of stats?
Yes.
Or is he
no,
like?
No, actually, Derek Carr is.
Really? Think so?
Maybe. Through 2 weeks, dude, Derek
No
Carr is
Kyler?
that's really unsuspected. No.
You can
He-
throw Kyler in there.
Yeah, I would say Kyler's got Brady just by a little bit.
Okay.
This
All right.
side-
All right.
but
Let's
you know
move
what
on
I'm
here.
See what I mean? We
Yeah,
always
yeah,
got to
yeah,
go to
yeah.
extra. We always got to do
sorry.
that.
This is cool, bro.
No.
But like, we got to move on here.
So-
What you got?
Have you guys been watching?
The only reason I said Derek Carr is because everybody expected them to be trash. At least I did anyway. And we were talking about it on here. We thought that too. He's actually played really, really fucking good.
He has.
And I'm happy for him because I
And
like
in
Derek
fantasy
Carr.
too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's been great. I think he had 28 and 28 in the last 2 weeks, or 28 and 26.
Did he
something
get
like
scooped
that.
up in all your leagues this week, guys?
Yeah, Sean picked him up, but I mean, Sean only scored 49 points this week. So, yeah, he's
Sean needs some help.
garbage. Yeah, it's crazy.
49, bro.
Shout out Sean though.
Damn.
Derrick Henry had like 47. So
Damn.
put that in perspective. It's crazy.
I pity him.
Yeah.
His team some shit.
I pity him. It's fucking crazy. That's an episode 8. I pity him.
I'm gonna roll
I
with
like
these
that.
names.
I like
That's
that.
fucking
I
great.
think my quotes were episode title names, like the last 3.
Derek-
By the way, wait. For the audience, real quick, just so you know, I want to remind you, throw out title ideas anytime you want in the comments, and we may use them, and we will give you credit if we do.
Absolutely.
Reminder, just
Yep.
telling them. All right, but I think I cut you off, Mike. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
they're just, to me, the Raiders are the most surprising 2-0. I just
That's
think
me
it's-
too.
Yeah, for sure. I just didn't
too.
see it. And the way they won, they showed resiliency in game 1, and then game 2, I mean, beating the Steelers. That's, I mean, good for them. I mean, the Steelers look like shit too, but
All their
Yeah.
areas of weaknesses were strengths too.
yeah.
I mean, the defense has not been that bad. And obviously Derek Carr's ascension right now is something to monitor, because
Good for him, though.
we were saying like, oh, they gutted this whole offensive line. Like, this team is gonna get fucking thrashed.
Yeah.
And they
Like
beat
James.
Pittsburgh. You know, they beat Baltimore too. These are 2 of the premier defenses in the league. So they have to be the most surprising, right?
I'm with you. So my most impressive 2-0 team, I would say the Rams. I think, because for me, like, I had them starting out slow, and then picking it up, mid-season, and then really hitting their stride. They beat the Bears week 1 at home, and then week 2 they go on the road to Indy and beat the Colts. and another injury, 2 injuries for Carson Wentz, which is so regular. But no, I mean, I think the Rams are a Super Bowl team.
This week they're going to get tested. You
They're
know who
losing
they
this
got?
week.
Oh, I know who they got.
Yeah, they're losing this week.
Bucks, but they're at home.
No, actually, that line scares the shit out of me because it opened up at the Rams -1, and now it's the Bucks
Bucks.
-1.5.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Whoa.
they're begging you to bet.
That's a 2.5 point swing.
Well, AB's out, but
Like-
They're still favored.
Likely.
and they're still favored.
That's weird. Well, it's because they had that dude.
Yeah.
You know, but whatever. Yeah, no, I think the Rams are the most impressive 2-0 team. Most surprising, I agree with you guys. The Raiders beating Baltimore like I called on week 1.
Oh yeah,
And-
shout out Nick.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
it's regular.
I forgot about that. Good job.
Oh yeah, we didn't even get to give him his props because we
didn't.
weren't
Y'all
here.
just-
Yeah, I
Disrespectful.
totally forgot. And I owe him
Good
dinner. I owe Nick dinner.
That was a great pick.
Next Thursday, he will be eating on set.
I can't wait.
Damn.
No, it's gonna be Monday.
Oh, and I
want my
forgot
shit
you guys
Monday.
bet on that. Shit.
Yeah, so the Raiders. I mean, they beat the Ravens, and then they go on the road to beat Pittsburgh, which I was surprised about because they were actually in a bad spot. They played Monday night. They played a hard game, and it was an emotional win. And teams usually tend to fall off the next week on emotional wins. It's just that's what happens in the NFL. So I looked at the game and I was just like, I think Pittsburgh's going to win. I mean, they're home. They're home. They're playing the Raiders. Raiders come off emotional win. I thought it was a no-brainer, but shout out to the Raiders for battling in there, and they've been everything. They've been super impressive. So you got to give them credit, honestly.
I was just actually gonna say, I mean, I'll say most impressive is the Carolina Panthers because I did say, I mean, I think we all kind of liked them this year going in, but I said that they could be a surprise team that gets in at that 7 seed. That defense right now looks playoff ready. They are really well rounded. They got everything you need there. Phil Snow's got them dialed in. To you, no, the Temple guy. All right.
I had Carolina in there, but I took them out because they played the Jets week 1. Like, how impressive is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But then
I mean-
week 2 game was impressive when they blew out the Saints.
Right.
So they are
Just taking
yeah.
a little bit out of there. I mean, we probably wouldn't have expected to be 2-0 is kind of where I'm going at with that. Like, I expected the Bucks to be 2-0.
Same.
What was the others? I mean, I guess I expected the Rams to be 2-0. The Broncos kind of expected them to be 2-0 because they opened with an easy schedule first 2 games. And their defense is good too, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a good defense right there. The rookie corners on the Panthers and the Broncos. So we got Surtain and Horn. They're both balling out.
Yeah, they're good.
They're worth that top 10 pick.
They're very good.
But I'll give it to the Panthers because I like their style of play. And we're not, I mean, tonight, if they blow them out on the road, like, listen, it's still impressive because they are on the road. I know it's the Texans, but still, 3-0 for the Panthers, that's got to be an achievement.
That's a short week too for them. So
But other than that, though, like, I would say Arizona is my I'll give you 1A, 1B there, like, most impressive because Arizona, I mean, beating the Titans on the road was the first one. I had the Titans winning that game. So, and I have Arizona making the playoffs. I didn't see that. I said it would be a close game. Did they just play this week? I don't even remember.
they played the Vikings.
They played the Vikings.
Quick note about tonight.
Go ahead.
One thing that does worry me a little bit, even though I think the Panthers are going to win by 11, 24-13. They play Dallas in 10 days. This is like one of them scary ass stupid trap games for teams. I think they're better by a good amount. But just keep that in mind if it is close. They could be overlooking them.
Could be, but they also have 10 days to prepare for the Cowboys.
Yeah, it
so,
kind of makes
like,
me feel better about that matchup.
Yeah.
I might have to change my Eagles pick. We got time. We're not talking about the Eagles till Monday, so I'm literally torn about that game. I'm torn.
Oh, we taking that.
So we'll save that for Monday though. But Arizona though,
Who's we?
The Burt. Stop playing. You said,
Well, last week you
Mike,
said we.
I don't know where you stand anymore.
Yeah. Well, you say we. I thought you were talking about them boys.
yeah, well, we are them boys. We got to win the division. We're 11. We got to be 11-6. But it's still a we.
I got you.
I'm an Eagles guy. I am an Eagles fan.
Mike, Nick asked, not me. Just saying.
I had to ask.
Just saying. It wasn't me this time. But yeah, so and San Fran 2-0 with Jimmy G at quarterback, and he's managing the ball well, but
That's all he's got to do.
I can't see this being sustainable for them. Like I would imagine they got to make a change.
Well, they got a big game coming up too. They play Green Bay at home on Sunday night.
They're losing that shit too.
Maybe.
So I mean, there's that. I think we went through all of them. Let's get to the 0-2 teams though. Most disappointing. Ready, go. Mike, you go.
Colts.
Right there with you.
I mean, it's unfortunate for Wentz. It's more unfortunate for the organization, but they should have brought in a backup quarterback because you just patterns. So it's like you see that, and it's tough because their roster is good. The roster's really good, but it's the same old story. O-line play is bad. I'm just saying, same old story for Carson Wentz. O-line play is bad, holding the ball too long, trying to do too much, and then what happens? He fucking breaks both his ankles.
Defense took a step back.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
a lot of people are saying though that Aaron Donald hit was a little dirty. Now I am one who says it's not dirty. I think Carson just got unlucky. His ankles got caught underneath him, but Donald did kind of roll up on him a little bit. It just seemed like it was because he's Aaron Donald. He fucking moves
And the
fast.
thing is
he hits hard.
Wentz looked good in that game.
He did. They were going to win that game. Like
Yeah, he looked sharp.
He looked all right.
They were, but towards the end though, the Colts had the momentum. They were pushing.
They were driving down the field. So I thought they were gonna win. Stop playing.
You love Wentz, bro. You love Wentz. He said we because of Wentz. That's exactly why he said we.
I do, bro. I
It's
really
facts.
do like him. I'm a big Carson Wentz fan, dude. I'm not.
Me too.
I have no shame. I think he has all the talent in the world. He can't stay healthy.
He cannot stay healthy. That is also my most surprising 0-2 team.
Yeah,
or
me-
disappointing, that is.
Me too.
And surprising.
Because I'm the
I
one.
think the Colts are good.
I stuck by my pick. You guys kind of. I think. Did you both remove them or did you?
I had
move
the
them
Colts making it.
to the wild card.
I removed the Ravens.
I don't have
Because
the
we
Colts in
all
the
had them
playoffs.
winning the division before we actually made our official picks.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who stuck with it.
And then I thought about it.
So I'm a little sad.
I thought about it. I'm like, Carson Wentz can't stay healthy. Why am I picking him?
So are you guys worried about them, like playoff wise this year?
Oh yeah,
I
they're
would
done because they're
I
gonna be
would
0-3. They're gonna be 0-3. They're fucking starting Brett Hundley. He looks
Sometimes
like
we
Caesar.
laugh and sometimes we cry.
Yeah,
But
real
I guess
shit.
you know now.
Yeah.
I thought Jacob
Baby.
was starting.
What?
Eason.
No, Hundley is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I must have missed something.
Yeah. The Colts are about to look like Dole's team.
I thought Eason was starting.
Yeah, I
too.
thought Eason was starting. I
No, they said Brett. I could have swore they said Brett Hundley was.
Look that up. But real quick, I was going to say to you guys, I'm not worried yet because the early schedule for them was rough and always was rough. But
Oh, wait a
ending the
minute.
season, I can see them stringing together some
They're saying
wins.
Colts are preparing to play both, but Brett Hundley took majority of starter reps.
The fuck?
What are they doing? The Jimmy G, Trey Lance?
No, now they
type
want
of
to.
shit?
They want to keep their first round pick. That's what that says to me. They want to keep their first round pick. They don't want the Eagles to have it.
I mean, it makes sense. I would do the same shit.
Yeah.
They already basically forfeit the game if Brett Hundley starts.
If they're 0-3, they would have to go on a crazy win streak, and I just don't see it happening because Carson Wentz is going to come back and he's going to fucking sneeze and he's going to break his nose.
I mean, if he can get it right, and I don't know, maybe they sign a backup.
We've been screaming this
Man,
since
look,
2016.
But yo,
bro.
I'm only saying
If
that
he can
the
get
end
it
of
right
the schedule.
5 years later, man, like, what are we talking about? He's never going to stay healthy.
They
He
could
has
go
so
on a
many
run
injuries.
in the second half of the season.
Carson
so that's kind of
Bradford.
why I'm not worried yet. I'm
Carson
not.
Bradford.
But for
It's
them,
sad, man.
but for them to go
It
on a
is.
run, he's got to stay healthy. That is the only way the Colts
Yeah.
are going to make the playoffs,
He does.
and it's not going to happen. It's just not.
So I guess we're going to see. But here, I'll give you the other 0-2 teams because we just kind of went right into it.
My other surprise. So next one was surprising.
Yeah, let me tell you the rest of them, though. The Jets are 0-2, no
Garbage.
surprise.
Regular.
Okay. The Jags are 0-2, no surprise.
Regular.
Regular.
The Giants 0-2.
Regular.
Godfar's going to have to answer that on Monday.
He is.
I don't know what he was tripping on.
I don't
Yeah.
know. He was smoking my old stash.
Yeah,
or
I was gonna
something.
say he found my shit. He found my shit.
The Lions 0-2. Vikings 0-2. That's kind of surprising.
They should
right?
be 2-0. Actually, they really should.
Falcons 0-2, Mike.
Yeah,
And that's
I
the
was
li-
in,
that's
I was
the
in
list.
Godfar's
Well, that's
stash
my
on
most
that.
surprising team is not the Falcons, the Vikings. They're my surprising 0-2 team.
Me too.
They're definitely better than 0-2.
They actually
should
are
be.
good. They look good.
They should be.
Week 1, they should have won. They should have beat the Bengals. I don't know how they lost to the Bengals.
Yeah.
Anyway, but then they lost by 1 point to the Cardinals because of a missed field goal.
That sucks.
That
man.
sucks. They should be 2-0. They're good.
Kyler couldn't come through.
Kyler?
Yeah. I mean,
They won.
Yeah, but he threw 2 costly interceptions.
Oh, but it's regular though. That's what he does.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. If that's Baker Mayfield, it's oh my God, he can't win. They can't win with this guy. All the shit that he did that was bad was forgotten with Kyler Murray. With Baker Mayfield, it's amplified.
But I only say that with Kyler Murray, it's regular because he makes plays with his feet. So he usually just throws it up. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to extend plays.
Yeah,
and he takes chances.
He's looked like a fucking magician.
He takes chances. He takes chances.
You know what? His best trick of the day was that pick 6.
No, the best pass.
I'll give you a
of the
stat
weekend.
update in a minute.
The best pass of the weekend was Carson Wentz shovel pass right near the goal line.
What was that?
That was garbage. That was fucking pure poop. That was garbage. What are you throwing to, dog? You're on the 1 yard line. You're shovel passing. Throw it away if he's not open. What are you doing?
He can't help it, bro. He can't help it.
He sucks. He sucks. I don't care. I'm on record saying it. He's fucking trash.
Yeah.
He's fucking trash. I'm tired of talking about Carson Wentz. I'm tired of it, man. He's fucking garbage.
He really hurt you.
He's not it.
He hurt you.
Yeah.
Because
he hurt himself. He's always hurt. He's garbage. He's always fucking hurt,
That's crazy,
man.
dude.
It's crazy. It's not one ankle. It's both ankles.
I know. Like, what is
Come
that?
on, man. That's why the Eagles were so lucky to get rid of him.
Well, he
They
forced
should be
his way out.
fucking fortunate.
He forced
they
his way out.
got Jalen Hurts, and he is a baller.
I can't wait to talk about them on Monday. I can't wait to watch that game.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give everybody a little Kyler versus Baker update, though, just because Mike had to start it. It was all Mike's fault. Mike asked for it, all right?
Go ahead.
Kyler's stat line. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. 9 total TDs, 3 picks, 689 yards with 50 extra on the ground. That's 700 total yards, okay? Mm-hmm. 700 total yards, 9 TDs.
Mm-hmm. I heard you the first time.
QB rating 121.5, QBR 71.6. Baker, you ready for this?
Here we go with this shit. This is gonna be garbage.
Straight up. Yo,
He had rough 2 games, but we're good.
2 total TDs, 2 total picks, 59.4 QBR. His QB rating's 101.1. That's not bad. But 81.6 completion percentage, that's because they're all dump-off passes.
I hear you see what I'm saying?
I watched the games. Yo, he didn't.
They're not all, he threw for 300 yards in week 1.
He didn't do enough. He didn't.
Yeah, bro.
I'm waiting for him to take over a game and win it outright. Baker himself.
Hold on, but this is what I'm saying.
Because Kyler did that in week 1.
Okay.
Kyler won that game outright by himself.
You got me there. So here's my question to you. If Baker Mayfield was on the Cardinals, he throws those 2 costly picks, the pick 6, and they drive down the field and the Vikings miss that field goal. All that blame is on who?
Well, here's the difference, Mike. First off,
Well, hold on. You didn't answer.
I'm going to answer your question.
Go ahead. Who's that blame on?
Well, obviously he's going to get some blame.
I didn't hear one word about Kyler.
I haven't been paying attention to that this week, but I am going to say this. Baker wouldn't have had 3 TDs prior to that. That's the difference.
You don't know.
He wouldn't have.
Why not?
I promise.
He went toe-to-toe with Patrick
Because
Mahomes. This dude just went toe-to-toe with
He's got a better
fucking...
team right now and has 2 touchdowns, Mike. Even I'm shocked. I'm pissed. He has 2. He threw 1 touchdown against the Texans at home.
He hurt his shoulder. He's a warrior for that.
It was non-throwing though.
Fuck's that mean? You still need your body to throw the fucking ball. It hurts if you throw it.
Fam.
It speaks for itself. Arizona's 2-0. Kyler's way better. We'll revisit it in a few
Team
weeks.
game.
You said it first, though.
Way better.
You brought it up.
We'll see.
I want to remind you. You brought it up.
Energy in 14 games.
Well, yo, let's stay there because I did some research on sports cards. Remember we had that debate?
Yeah. Tell me
last
about
week?
this.
So check this out. So I checked up Baker Mayfield's and Kyler Murray's. Baker Mayfield is down 10% since episode 17 was released on September 10th.
Only 10?
Which was at $380. It's now $345. Kyler Murray, Mike's guy. I'll be honest, man. He went up. He went up.
Obviously.
After that
Anyone that's been
Tennessee
watching-
game.
Yeah, 41% since episode 17 was released on September 10th, which was 2 weeks ago. And it's now going for $460.
Ooh.
It started at $350.
Oh.
Bang.
Holy shit.
Crazy.
That's what 5 touchdowns against the fucking Titans will do.
Yeah. So Kyler's
Damn.
up, Baker's down.
That was probably his best game ever, dude.
Kyler?
Against the Titans.
Oh, yeah, I know.
He was lights out against the Titans.
He was.
Yeah.
I have nothing to add to that. I'm just happy you said it.
He was. Yeah. He's a good player.
I still think Baker's going to turn around.
100%.
I hope so.
Well, he needs to.
He does.
He's about to be 2-0. He was about to be.
Yeah.
And then it got fucked up. I was
With the
sick.
Chiefs?
I was sick.
I know.
I jinxed him. I texted you.
You did, but he had-
and he threw the interception
He
immediately.
had 3 drives to do it.
But it's crazy because if
he was checking down.
If he
3
beats the
drives.
Chiefs, his prices are going way up
Oh, yeah.
massively.
All he had to do was throw a game-winning touchdown.
That's it.
In 3 drives.
That's it.
Yeah.
And he didn't
It
do
would have been up like 50%.
I caught that motherfucker. In 3 drives. Move on, please. I can't take this anymore.
Any other 0-2s that are really depressing, guys? I mean,
I think the Giants are depressing because they are horrible and they have no direction.
they blew that game, too.
They're bad.
I mean, Heineke gave it right back to him to win at the end.
And
he-
fuck them
they
because
still
now I got to
lost.
buy you dinner again.
Heineke, baby. Let's go. Thank
Heineke
you.
was like
Thanks for dinner.
semi-Heine. Okay.
What?
What?
Heineke. Yeah, that's a little corny, all right?
That was more than corny. Semi-Heine, dude.
Heineke.
Oh my god.
Listen.
God. Fuck wrong with you?
Should we yeah, I mean, look, play on words. That was like Matthew Berry-esque. It was really lame, but I got you laughing.
You did.
All
I
right?
was fucking crying up.
Yo, he literally tried to give that back to him.
Oh my god.
And he still got the job done at the end. But any other team, that's not happening.
They stink, dude.
The Lions. They're not just not it.
I mean, the Lions are at least playing competitively, okay?
Yeah.
They
Well,
are.
they-
Jared Goff looked pretty good at
They
points.
need a wide receiver.
Yeah, they do.
They have nobody.
Quintez Cephas.
Yeah.
I just picked
He's
him
a
up.
That's your boy, dude.
I picked him up. He's good.
Quintez.
You threw us an Ephus.
I had to pick him up, though. We're in a 14-player league, dude. He's like fucking gold.
I know.
Yeah, you kind of have to. I mean, anything at that point.
Dude, our waiver
Starting
wire
receiver
is
there.
horrible.
Yeah, it's brutal. To say the least.
Yeah, I mean, Sean still scored 49 points, but
49 is fucking
Mike,
crazy.
it said, hey, yo, Sean, 49, though?
I want to ask you something, Mike. Do you think that
You some shit.
Yeah. What were you saying? My bad.
Mike, do you think that you're throwing a red flag for Atlanta right now? Are they not making the playoffs after the first 2 games, or is it too soon to say? Because you had them in.
I want to say it's too soon to say. I mean, they did play the Buccaneers. They were kind of in that at 2 points in the game before it started, and then I think it was 28-25 at one point. And then I don't know what happened. They had back-to-back pick sixes with the same dude.
I think the Bucks were just chilling.
Yeah.
I really
It was
do.
regular. And then who'd they play week 1?
The Birds.
Yeah, the Eagles.
real
yeah.
Birds.
Yeah, and the Eagles just kind of blew the doors off them.
Consistency looks like the name of the game for me.
All you
Atlanta
need is a
shows signs, but they can't sustain it through 4 quarters right now.
Don't say that word.
I
please.
can't.
Wait, I missed whatever was said, so that's fine.
We'll talk about it
Move
off air.
on.
But yeah, no, that pick looks like shit right now. They look bad too. They can't stop anybody. They can't block anybody from getting to Matt Ryan. Although I dug Justin out today, taking Calvin Ridley and Mike Davis off his hands. Appreciate you.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I want you to tell everybody about this trade because I was kind of, I mean, I'll say, I want everyone to like give their thoughts on this trade.
Christmas was stolen early this year. The Grinch arrived. That was a bad trade.
No, I traded James Robinson because that offense is terrible and they cannot put together a sustainable drive longer than like 5 yards. I traded James Robinson, Chase Edmonds, and who was the third guy? Oh, Devontae Smith. Yeah, he's a homer, so I know I was able to take that angle. And then, kind of like you. And then,
I was smiling because I was asking you to say it.
yeah, Justin Palante. So I got back Tyson Williams, Calvin Ridley, and Mike Davis.
So, Nick, what are your thoughts? I mean, I know you said Christmas comes early, but is that really it? Like, you really think Mike clearly won?
I definitely think he won.
Because I think it was, I mean, look, Mike got a 2nd, 3rd round pick receiver, which was the clear like winner of the deal.
And I have
there.
Godwin and Keenan Allen.
He got the like one of the top 5 wide receivers being drafted. And then he got Mike Davis, which kind of equals, which actually he's having a better year than James Robinson. He got rid of James Robinson, got rid of the headache, and
Because you can't sit him.
yeah, and he
What am I
got rid
supposed
of
to do?
and he got rid of the decision to start Devontae Smith or Chase Edmonds. He's just going to put Ridley in his flex and then chill.
That's what I couldn't do.
Flex and all.
Yeah, flex and all.
Yeah.
And that's what was sucking because I'm like, every week I was going to be the same issue.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean,
What am
my
I gonna
take
do?
was Mike upgraded his starting lineup. Might like slightly lose on the other two players in the deal, but Mike upgraded his starting lineup, which is the name of the game right there. You want to win, you want to have a good starting lineup.
But I'll
He's
be
got
honest.
no lineup decisions to make other than maybe swapping out Mike Davis occasionally. I mean, it's a deeper league, so he might be stuck playing him a little bit.
Well, I'm
I
going to
wouldn't
have to
mind
start
that.
him every week.
I wouldn't mind playing Mike
which is
Davis.
okay. He's got volume.
Yeah, it's a 14-team league, so
Yeah.
having Mike Davis as RB2, that's
It's
good.
fine, yeah. All he needs to get me is 10 to 12 a week.
Because
and
now
I'm
you
good.
got no flex decision or anything.
That's what I wanted to avoid because my tight
Yeah.
end is terrible. And in a 14-man league, when you get that deep into tight ends, like I'm starting Hunter Henry. I don't have a choice. There's literally nothing
Yeah.
you could even play around with. So it's like my thought was if I can get a bomb flex guy, I can kind of offset that. Now if Calvin Ridley could just get me 16 points a week, and Hunter Henry gets me 5, I'm getting 10 each on both of them for the average. So that was my thought process when I was.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe Henry will pick it up.
Yeah, Jonnu Smith is a little banged up.
Yeah.
So I mean, but
And Henry, he's not a slouch.
he's not. I mean, they just need Mac Jones to throw the ball longer than 4 yards.
Yeah.
So
I like the trade because
your league mates, are they listening in?
here's the reason why I like the trade too, is that Mike Davis isn't a big drop off compared to James Robinson or Chase Edmonds.
At the
They're pretty
moment-
much neck and neck.
At the moment.
What? Mike
Because
Davis and who?
Cordero
Yeah.
Patterson's eating into that volume just a tiny bit and is
Well, Mike
playing
Davis, and also Mike Davis had 16 touches last week and averaged over 4 yards a carry against the Bucks. Zeke didn't even do that.
and that's pretty impressive, to be honest. I mean,
So I mean, and my thing is, even as bad as the Falcons looked, I trust that offense now more than I trust the Jaguars. Like the Jaguars they got demolished by the Texans. And then Denver, I'll give you a pass because they have a good front seven. But it's the same thing. Like you can't sit James Robinson, especially in a 14-man league. But then it's like it's a headache. Like I can't be having my RB2 getting me 6 points, 8 points, getting out-snapped by Carlos Hyde. Like I just don't want to play around with that. Like I was more upset losing Chase Edmonds than I was James Robinson.
I was curious your thoughts because James Robinson was your ride or die.
I
going
loved
into
him this year. As
So
soon
now
as
he's
what's
dead
his
to
face
you.
went down.
He's dead.
Here's the thing. It's not so much that like I think he's totally dead. It's just I just don't have the faith that he can ever pop. Like I don't ever see him giving me a 17, 18 point week.
So I'll give you this, Mike.
well, the reason why
I
he-
kind of see that. I'll give you this. If this was last year's Jaguars, at least I could trust that James Robinson is going to get massive volume.
He's
and
not
the
even getting
offense
that.
will continue to score.
Dude, I never expected
In
him to have
garbage time and anything else, they scored in garbage time.
he had 5 carries and then he had 11 carries. Like I can't be fucking with that.
That's
Yeah.
because the Jaguars have no identity.
They don't.
So
They have
I think
nothing.
he made the right move.
Yeah, it's just now I don't have to be the one to make those decisions anymore.
So there you have it.
What
But
do you think about the trade?
I think Mike won, definitely.
Yeah, me too.
I think he won, but like I said, I mean, Calvin Ridley's the top piece in the deal. He got a second, third round pick out of it. Upgraded the starting lineup.
And he got a
And
running
on the
back in
back
return.
end, he didn't really lose too badly. It might be a slight loss, if anything, but it's a chance that he could win there, too, with the remaining players in the deal. So that's why, to me, it's just like, all right, yeah, done.
I would have done it.
But, Nick, I actually want to rewind just for a sec because there were a couple players we talked about already that we had card mentions set up for. Specifically, more QB talk here, right? Sam Darnold and Taylor Heineke. You noticed something on the card market. I want to
did.
hear it.
I did.
With these two.
So Sam Darnold, 2018 Panini Prism PSA 10 is actually up 50% since the start of the season. So it's actually at 170. It started at 115 or something like that.
Damn.
I'm sorry. It's actually going for about 200 almost. Sam Darnold, which is it makes sense. They're 2-0, and it looks like he found a home in Carolina. So I see that, and then this one blew me away. I'll be fucking crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Let's hear it.
2015 Panini Prism Taylor Heineke rookie. It was raw rookie silver prism. It's going for $155 right now. Not even graded for silver. However, it's up 575% since September 9th, which was at $23 2 weeks ago. This card was at $23 2 weeks ago. and it's now up 575% at 155, and it's not even graded; it's raw. So there's a lot of opportunities out there during football season.
Wow.
It's crazy. It fucking blew me away. 575% on Taylor Heineke. That's crazy.
That is fucking crazy.
Like whoever's spending $155 on his raw rookie card
They're
is
shot out.
very shot.
Probably C's.
Wow. Damn. Poor guy.
Fuck C's.
So yeah, no, I mean, like, look. As,
No, I love you, Caesar.
as quarterbacks are performing, their prices are going to go up, and as they decrease, their prices are going to drop. That's just what it is, man. It goes by the play. It goes by a week to week basis too. So if you believe in somebody and you believe them long term through this season, I buy them now and then wait for the middle of the season.
Buy a stash.
Yeah, absolutely right. That's what I would do.
So there was one though. I noticed one thing here. There was one non-quarterback that you had mentioned, and we were already talking about the Rams. Mm-hmm. But this one might be my favorite one. I know you already talked about Kyler, but I love Cooper Kupp.
This is my
Cooper
favorite.
Kupp's market. Tell me about it. I love this guy.
This is literally like one of my favorites because like before the season started, I really loved Cooper Kupp. I was like, I'm all in on him. He's going to be
Me too.
beast. He's going to be top 5. Like,
Yeah, you had him higher than me even.
oh yeah, I'm a big fan of him. So I wanted to buy him up, but I was like, wide receivers don't get much love. But he's had a great, start of the season. So the 2017 Panini Donruss Optic Base Cooper Kupp PSA 10 is going for $100 right now, and on September 8th it was going for about $30. It's crazy.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean there
Some
was a lot of
receiver
opportunity.
love,
I know,
man.
I know.
He's so good.
I know. It sucks. I wish I would have bought like 20 of them and just flipped them. So that's why you take your chances. So pretty interesting shit. I thought it was crazy.
I literally love that guy.
Yeah, I think the best play would be the Taylor Heineke at $23 and then flipping like 2 years later for
that's
155.
insane.
Like, yeah, I mean, look, if you saw Fitzpatrick getting benched or getting hurt, then you could have bought him up early, right? Like who's like? Did anybody think that Ryan Fitzpatrick was going to be the starting quarterback for every single game? Somebody didn't. And they cashed in.
I said that I didn't think he would play every game. That's why I didn't have faith in Washington. Yeah. I like their team, and I love Fitzmagic too.
Yeah. And they cashed in too because what also helped Heineke was that they beat the Giants.
So actually, I want to ask the audience right now between those 4 players we just mentioned. We mentioned Kyler Murray, Cooper Kupp, Sam Darnold, and Taylor Heineke. We talked about their card market. Which card do you want the most out of those 4? And which card do you want the least out of those 4? I want the audience to comment and let us know. We'll revisit that in a few minutes, hopefully. But guys, let's move on. Let's start talking about some games that already occurred. And let's start analyzing what happened. First of all, I kind of want to save the Eagles rehashing for Monday. So we're not gonna talk about that, okay? The Bengals and Bears. This is not the most attractive one. I'm just running down a list.
Hold on, before we get to that, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, please give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We would greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. I need you to catch me sometimes. But that's your job, man. That's your job right there. So, Bengals at Bears. And this was interesting because Justin Fields got in. And Justin Fields is going to start this week, guys. So keep an eye. Fantasy owners, I want to throw this out right away. This is a guy who has top 10 upside in fantasy, especially in your deeper leagues, you two. I'd be adding him right away. I added him already.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Last week before week 2 started, I almost picked him up because I had 2 bench spots there, and I was like, you know what? I think he'd be a great stash and trade him, to somebody else that actually needs a quarterback.
Process.
I almost picked him up, and I don't know why the fuck I didn't do it. But I almost picked him up, and now I'm playing against him this week, so I'm a little worried. I know.
Because it's one of those things. We were all under the assumption he's probably going to start before Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Because the 49ers are good, and they could wait a little bit.
And Dalton sucks.
Dalton sucks, and he's actually hurt now. And Nagy keeps on saying, and this is weird, by the way, Nagy keeps on saying, oh, it's Dalton's job, when he comes back.
He's a fucking idiot.
But you know what's funny?
I'm really surprised by it.
But you know what's funny? He don't even believe that.
I don't think so
You don't
either.
even
I
believe
think
that.
this is just,
Shit.
he just wants Justin Fields to go out and fucking deliver this week. And it is a good matchup for him. It's the Bengals, and they're at home.
Mm-hmm.
So, not to go into that, but wait, no, that was who they just played. Excuse me, Jesus Christ.
They play
the Browns on the road.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting. Sorry, we're not talking about week 3 yet. But so they did play the Bengals. He looked a little sloppy, but the Bengals, man, Joe Burrow, what the hell happened to him? What happened there?
I'll be honest. I think the Bengals got to have a pretty decent defense, weirdly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, week 1 was impressive.
Week 1, yeah, they were impressive week 1. And, I don't know. I mean, the Bengals are tough. They're
Do you
tough.
think
They're
the
a weird,
Bengals
tough team.
might be instead of a 4 or 5 win team, you think maybe they're a 6-7 win team?
It can be. It depends on Joe Burrow.
Can Joe Burrow stay upright?
Yeah.
Because Joe Burrow blew that game, if we're being honest. They still almost won that game.
Yeah.
But Joe Burrow, too many picks in that game. It killed him. It killed all the momentum. He was off.
Their offensive line hasn't even looked as bad as I
No,
thought either, to be honest. It really hasn't. To give them,
They've been holding their own.
That was the
Yeah.
question mark, and
it's looked better than the Steelers.
it's not great, but it's okay. It's doable.
I agree with that.
So, I mean, those are our takes right there.
Yeah,
Look out
then-
for Justin Fields.
Well, going back to the game,
Go ahead.
Allen Robinson was pretty quiet. He got shut down.
They'll make more of an effort to get
Two
him.
catches for 24 yards. That's not like him at all.
They'll make more of an effort to get him the
He usually
ball.
gets that in like
I'm not worried
the
about it.
first drive.
No, actually, here, you know what? That's a good thing you mentioned right there. I'd be trying to buy low on him in fantasy.
A-Rod,
Instant buy low opportunity.
he's
right
awesome. He's a beast.
Because with Fields in, I think that definitely not only will the downfield increase, but I think that obviously they're going to make more of a point to get in the ball. Maybe not spread it out as much,
Yeah.
if you will,
Well,
because
I mean,
at
they
least
should be giving him the ball regardless.
yeah. I see a comment here from C's, by the way. I have to mention this.
Yo, shout out to C's. He
Yo.
always is watching, bro.
Yo.
That's
Shout
what
out
I'm
to C's,
saying.
man.
It's
Shout
real.
out.
C says, Pauls, don't talk about fantasy because you're absolutely trash, my boy.
And I'm 0-2. That's even worse. But that's okay. I'm going to bust Seamus's ass this week. And then next week, I'm coming for your ass. And then we're going to be 2-2, and all's going to be well.
Actually, this is a good segue since we're talking about fantasy. I'm 2-0 in 2 leagues. It looked like I was going to be 2-0 in all 3. But, so going back to the Packers game on Monday night, the Packers-Lions game. And this, you know what? I'll crown them right now. I'll just say it. Fantasy standout, the fantasy stud of the week.
Quintez
Aaron
Cephas.
Jones.
Let's go. That's my guy.
Aaron fucking Jones.
Aaron Jones, baby.
I love him. So I kind of like, it didn't kill me as much, but I was up 30 plus. I had the Packers defense and I was facing Aaron Jones. I lost by fucking 3 points. I mean, this is a league where you still make money if you score in the top 3 every week, and I did. But I lost to the guy who had the second most points. And Aaron Jones steamrolled his way into making me 1-1. And he had 30 plus points himself.
That sucks, too. That was like a
Stud
waste
of the
performance.
week.
I can hear the pain in your voice.
Yo, I was
That
like, you know
sucks,
what?
dude.
I love Aaron Jones, though.
Whoa.
So that's what.
Yeah, pause, man. Like,
Oh, Mike.
I can hear the pain in your
Leave it to Mike.
That might be an episode name.
I can hear the pain in your voice.
That might be an episode
I pity
name.
you. Hey, you know what? I'm going to throw this up right now. I mean, we don't have a poll yet. We're not able to do that yet. We might start polling on Twitter, by the way, audience. So just want to throw that out there. But
Crazy.
one of the titles we've already mentioned was I Pity You. And then the other was I Hear the Pain in Your Voice. Audience, I want to hear which of those 2 names you like better so far. I actually might put that up in the comment section. But let's talk about the Packers game, Packers-Lions, because they said, Aaron Rodgers was just like, all you haters out there, shut the fuck up.
He's talking
mean,
a
is
lot of
that-
shit now.
Yeah, I love it. But
Yeah, he's taking the Brady route.
yo, is your take though, because it was a close game for a half football.
It was a really
So,
good game.
Is your take that the Packers are back, or are you still a little concerned?
I'm very concerned.
Tell me why.
Well, they were home against the Lions. It was a pretty close game, and then the Lions are going to lion. They're going to make turnovers. They're going to make mistakes, and then that's it. And then it's over. If you make turnovers in Green Bay, you're done. you're done. You're not winning the game.
I mean,
unless you got Tom Brady on your squad, but they don't have Tom Brady on their squad. They got Jared Goff and that bum ass team.
yeah,
So they had no chance.
I'm not worried about them at all. I thought they looked all right. I mean, they got off to a slow start, but they finished. They finished strong. They're gonna win Sunday night. So
they're playing against the
49ers.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, they're gonna win Sunday night.
And we'll see.
And then all's gonna be well.
Are you concerned?
No, not at all.
I'm
Actually, I was one where I was just like, you know what? Week 1, toss it away.
You got to remember too, a lot of these players aren't playing in preseason, so it's gonna take them 2-3 games to get going.
Yeah,
I mean, it don't take Brady that because he's just. I mean, he's really the best ever. He's the 7th best player in the league, though. That's right. But anyway,
hold on.
Look, anyone that says that is fucking
Wait
crazy.
a minute. Let's have that discussion, man. Actually, is that true?
What?
If players don't play in preseason, when they get to the actual games, or they're a little bit like.
I feel like
rusty?
some of them might need 2 games to just get used to the contact and the physicality and all that shit, and then get going.
Because my thing is, it's like once you've been doing something for 20 years of your life, dating back to midget football, whatever, Pop Warner, that shit should go away. It's just natural at that point.
I'll say this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
But the NFL is a different game because the speed is differently, obviously. But like at the same time, you've already had that experience in the NFL. You should be already mentally and physically prepared.
I think this year the quality has been better to open the season than in past years. So I am going to say that, be it because of COVID last year or the preseason theory. But this year looked a little bit better so far the first 2 weeks of the season. Sharper. So the quality of the games have been pretty good.
Yeah.
And defense is usually what's lacking in the first 2 weeks. Defense has been there for some of these teams.
Yeah.
So I'm impressed.
Yeah, there's nothing to worry about with them, dude.
I'm a little concerned. There's got to be some concern.
You know what it is?
I'm concerned about the Bucs too.
You know what I want to see with the Packers? It's not the offense. I want to see the Packers defense tighten things up because they should be better than what they've shown so far. The Packers defense, especially when you got Jair Alexander shutting down one side of the field, basically, like they should be better. And Zadarius Smith is hurt, so they've struggled with the pass rush. That is a concern right there. But overall, this unit should be a lot better. That's what I want to see. But the offense is good enough to carry them in games. Now, that won't help them in the playoffs if that's the case. And you saw it last year. I mean, Tampa Bay was just clearly the better team. Mm-hmm. They were better.
Oh, they had a better quarterback.
And the quarterback played better too.
Regular.
So I'm not worried. But let's tackle another one, though. Let's tackle another game. So we already talked about these guys. Let's talk about the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins.
Let's talk about it.
The reason why I want to talk about this, okay, Bills shut them out.
What's it to talk about?
Josh Allen. Are you guys concerned? Because
he's looked really, really shaky.
2 weeks through.
Yeah.
Expectations. Shannon Sharp voice.
This is why I'm saying, they handily won that game, but Josh Allen didn't look good. So are you concerned about Josh Allen? And do you think maybe last year was a flash in the pan? Or is it too soon to say?
I think it's too soon to say. I wouldn't say it was a flash in the pan. However, I don't know if he can consistently do what he did last year. Like I said, when he was coming out of Wyoming, they were saying he is an inaccurate passer. He's erratic. He makes bad decisions. He did it in playoff games too.
Yeah,
and he's been off.
He does weird shit, and it's like you're waiting for him to do that one dumbass play where it's like, where was your head on that?
And it cost him the game.
You know what worked for him last year? Connecting on the deep pass. And that's what's been absent, in my opinion. That's been absent. And
has Stephon Diggs even done anything crazy in fantasy this year? No.
Well, he's gotten I think he's averaging 14 points a week. So.
Well, I'm saying
floor,
Yeah, but I'm saying last year he was getting 25 and 30.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, not granted, I didn't expect them to keep that up. But like you were saying with lack of deep threat and things like that, their offense just doesn't look like it did last year. It just doesn't look like it has that juice. Like last year when they were coming to town, you were fearing them.
And this is even with, they've actually had some decent rushing production from Devin Singletary.
Yeah.
And they still, so Josh Allen this is literally just a Josh Allen problem.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, he got all that money. And it's like, all right, well,
the pressure's on now.
That's what I'm saying.
The whole city's is on him. So
we'll see, right?
I'm
We'll see.
I'm not worried about him.
We'll see.
I'm not quite worried yet.
Nah. I'm a little worried,
but
I'm not like
they better clean that
I'm not
shit
hitting
up.
a panic button.
Yeah.
If I'm a Bills
Yeah,
fan.
yeah.
We got to figure out the Josh Allen variant.
It's coming to a city near you.
Yeah. It's a variant of concern.
Yeah.
There's two other teams I think that we should touch on. Actually, I shouldn't have said that. Two other games that really matter here.
Yeah, I'm
Three,
not touching
actually.
I'm not touching on any team. Crazy.
Well, two teams that I want to talk about without going into the game, kind of. Let me rephrase, all right? So, Saints, after that Week 1 performance against the Packers, looked like absolute dog shit. Everyone that was thinking, Jameis Winston, he's looking so good.
I told you guys, this dude is fucking garbage. I've been saying it. Jameis is not.
Is this kind of like how it's going to go every game this season? Like, they're going to be a complete roller coaster.
It's going to be a roller coaster.
1 week they'll be awesome, and another week they'll suck.
I'm with you. That's exactly what they're going to look like.
It's honestly, if he doesn't have an interception, it's like an anomaly.
Because their defense, the defense looks
no
good.
clean games.
But when you see him have like 1 touchdown and 0 picks, you're like, oh wow, he played good as hell this week. Because normally the number's just so
Facts,
fucked up.
yeah.
That's really what it is. So like you don't know what you're getting with him. Like that first game, you looked at it, and you're like, look at this dude's potential. And then you look at him in week 2 and you're like, same old shit.
Yeah, no lie. They need Michael Thomas back like ASAP.
Nah, they need a new quarterback.
They
ASAP.
obviously-
Yeah,
need
I
a
don't even know
quarterback.
I don't even know if Thomas is going to make them any different. at this
It's
point.
not.
Yeah, but they need someone that can be respected on the outside.
It's not even gonna matter.
Alvin Kamara didn't get much. Didn't
He got
do much
shown
of nothing.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
He had 8 carries for 5 yards.
but that was
What?
one team though. Without going too deep into this, because we'll see how. Like, this is a team where we have to watch them week to week. This is the downside of the Saints. You saw the upside in week 1. Okay. The Broncos, though, are they for real? Is it just schedule, or are you seeing things that can carry over? And Jerry Jeudy's out. We already know this. He's out for at least another 3-4 weeks, I'm sure. But Teddy Bridgewater playing well. Like, do you believe in him? And do you believe in the Broncos? Bradley Chubb is also out now, too. So that defense we're talking about, that's a major loss.
Well, here's the thing with
Is it
Bridgewater.
sustainable is what I'm trying to say.
With Bridgewater, he's always been a pretty solid veteran. He just got hurt in his career, and it derailed him and it allowed him to go to other teams and stuff like that. But it looks like he kind of found a home in Denver. Do I think they're a flash in the pan? Probably. They played the Jaguars at the end of the day, so I mean, look, it's too early to tell if they're for real, but 2-0 is pretty impressive for me.
I don't think they're for real, but I think they're a solid squad.
They're solid.
Yeah, like I think that they're going to be a lot better than people thought. Like I don't think they're a 4 or 5 win team. I think they're going to be closer to 7, 8 wins, and they're going to be like that annoying team when you need to beat somebody to get into that hunt. They're going to be there fucking people up.
Yeah.
They're going to be a QB short, and they need to commit to Javonte Williams at this point. Besides a couple of runs where Melvin Gordon had some bounce in week 1, Javonte Williams has looked better. It's time to commit to him, and that actually might make their offense even better. It already has looked good. And Cortland Sutton.
We got to tell Mark so he can update his chart.
Cortland Sutton, though, that was a coming out party. Everyone knows he's talented, but
He's good.
He's
bro.
back. Officially
Did you have him
back.
last year? Or
I
2
had
years
him
ago?
last year.
I feel
and
bad.
he got fucking hurt, man.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He is.
And I didn't get him this year because I was weary about it. I already had Mostert. I'm not fucking with that.
I didn't expect Cortland
Mostert,
Sutton to be
Carson?
balling out in week 2. Let's just put it that way. I didn't expect him to be this good this soon because of the injury and just adjusting, reacclimating. He looked awesome.
He's a beast.
Teddy Bridgewater has a lot of pieces around it. Tim Patrick's good.
Yeah, he
Cortland
is.
Sutton's good. Jerry
They
Jeudy's
got a
good.
squad.
Noah Fant's good. And Javonte Williams.
Why do you think Aaron Rodgers wanted to go there? Why do you think Peyton Manning went there once before? This team, they always have everything but a quarterback. Facts. And Von Miller looks good, too, by the way. He's back.
Yeah.
He's back. Next up, though, Dallas at the Chargers.
Weird game.
Yeah, this game was really
So-
bizarre.
I'll let you guys, listen, okay. Dallas won the game, but
Don't do it.
I have to do it, Mike. I'm sorry. The Chargers had 2 touchdowns called back. Iffy.
That's true. That is definitely true.
I'll give you that.
That's a fact.
Iffy. So, I mean, are you buying in on both teams is what I'm trying to get at here. they both are kind of like, they should be in the playoff conversation. We've all said this. I don't have Dallas making it, but you both do.
Mm-hmm.
Two of us have the Chargers making it. So it's like kind of like, you know, and we saw like there's a different recipe here. Dallas actually was more competitive in this game with Dak playing worse, but the run game was on.
And my thing
Tony
with
Pollard, by the way.
But you know what's funny with Dak? I don't think he actually played terrible.
No, just didn't have to throw 50-something times a game, and in turn, they were competitive.
But he was actually efficient as shit. He was 23 of 27. You know what I mean? Like, I just...
Nothing
it was just
eye-popping.
one of those... it was a weird game, though. I mean, to have only 4 incompletions. He didn't throw a touchdown, but he threw 1 interception. It looks like a shitty game. But to only have 4 incompletions, that's fucking efficient, man.
And I think with it, too, it showed me that Dallas can win in different ways. They don't just need to be in a shootout.
And they won on the road.
They needed to establish the run game. That's a fact. And the defense is turning the ball over, which is a recipe that they can go by.
The Cowboys are not going to win throwing 58 times and running 12.
That's all I was trying to say to you guys.
It's not happening.
I mean, they started the season the same way last year. They went 1-4 because they were just chucking the fucking football.
And I also said it, though. They were audibling. Dak was audibling. It came out after I was saying it. There was no way that was the game plan. There was no way. That's what I kept saying because I'm like, all right, like everybody's panicking about Zeke. And I'm like, no, he's fine. Like he was fine this week.
I think this week's going to be a pretty good barometer for both of these teams because the Chargers have the Chiefs and the Cowboys have the Eagles who look legit. This is going to be a good test for the Eagles too, but we'll see.
Some good games.
I just think that that either team could have came out on top in this game, but the Chargers probably should have won that game. And give credit to Dallas, they still wound up pulling it off. This is not the hate speak, and I actually like the game plan here for them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and Tony Pollard, I assume he was scooped up in all your leagues. Are you guys worried about Zeke?
He got drafted.
Shout out C's.
Yeah, shout out C's, man.
Are you guys worried about Zeke?
No.
Or you think this is a sustainable two-headed monster?
I don't think Pollard could handle. First of all, Zeke's not going nowhere because of his pass protection. That's number one. They're never taking him out of the backfield because he's a sixth lineman.
I'm just saying simply for fantasy purposes.
No, I'm not worried at all because to me he still isn't. Obviously, it's only 2 games, but he still didn't get into. That could have been him starting to get to his stride. Like, not for nothing, everybody keeps bringing up the goal line play where the cornerback tackled him, but like Blake Jarwin missed that block. I don't know any other running back that's going to get out of that. The guy had a perfect angle going straight to him. Like, he couldn't, it did nothing. But now Zeke's under the spotlight because last year he had a down year and he's not the same Zeke from 3 years ago. So if he don't break an 80-yard run every 5 minutes, he blows.
2 weeks in a row, though, Tony Pollard's outproduced him with less touches. Just factual.
Yeah.
Tony
Not
Pollard
saying anything.
He's good.
Oh, he is good.
I'm not taking anything away from Tony Pollard. I'm not.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to cut it right there because we'll save the rest of the Cowboy talk for Monday. But I'm going to move us on. We have 2 more games real quick we're going to cover, and then we're going to make our picks, and then we're going to be done for the night. Okay? Cool. So we got the Titans-Seahawks, and everyone was down on the Titans, obviously. The Seahawks were controlling that game by 2 scores.
Not me.
I had the Titans going to the Super Bowl.
No, they were everybody, like the public.
I know.
Not me. I had him on the money line.
I think you did.
Check that.
Check that.
I'll give everybody an update on the picks, by the way, in a minute. Who's leading, whatnot. But the Seahawks were up by 2 scores, and they kind of blew that game. And the Titans figured it out in the second half. That was the vintage Titans offense right there from last year. So are we like, the Titans are fixed now because they did that?
No, you got to see more. You got to see more. It's only week 2.
I mean,
they only played good for half.
I'll take a fantasy angle.
I got a whole other half.
I'm not worried about either of these teams. I think they're both really good, okay? Fantasy angle, though, Tyler Lockett might be better than expected in terms of fantasy this year. He's always been a great player.
I don't understand it. Like, it's the same play. It's a post, and this dude just is running, and the ball just drops into a bucket.
He's awesome.
I've been watching the same thing for 5 years. It's crazy.
Chris Carson, though, returning that value, I'm going to have to pat myself on the back. He's been a top 10 running back so far.
Yeah.
There's that. Buy low opportunities, though. I'm going to throw this out there. Buy lows. Ryan Tannehill, because there's no way he's going to have this low of production.
Ryan Tannehill.
Thank you, Mike. I was waiting for it.
You're giving me the look.
I did give you the look.
I got the hook.
Buy low on DK Metcalf, too. There might be some people that are like, oh, well, what the hell? I mean, obviously, they'd be stupid if that was the case, but this is fantasy. Everyone's got their own opinions. So buy low. if you can. Who else? Maybe Julio. Oh, AJ Brown would be a nice buy low.
He's too inconsistent, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Last year, same thing. It's like after the first 2 games, which he sat out one, he was lights out the whole rest of the year. 7th on a point per game basis, maybe 6th.
I don't know, man. It's just I feel like he has those games frequently where it's just like it's weird. It's like he's not playing or something.
But we'll see though. We'll see. We'll see more. Like Julio balled out though. That was good.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
to
playing
see
him
that.
this week, so I hope he's ass.
And Derrick Henry, obviously, like that's.
I played against him this week. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, he was a monster. I mean, at least I had Aaron Jones to combat him.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I was
yeah.
already cooked as it was because I was playing against the Bucks defense. They had 2 scores, so yeah. Shout out to Spanos. Good game, bro.
Yeah, one last one though. One last one before we get into our picks for Week 3. This is the best game of the week. Kansas City at Baltimore. Oh man, I'll tell you why I like. I'm frustrated because you guys know Baltimore was gonna be my pick until they had the injuries with Peters and Dobbins. Baltimore was my division pick this year, and I feel myself like I still believe that. And I picked the Browns. I have to stick with it right now, but Lamar, like for all the roller coaster that he brings, Lamar's been awesome, man. Lamar's been awesome, and Marquise Brown has answered the bell, and Rashad Bateman could be back in a week. So we were worried about their core, but the rushing attack's working. I mean, the defense could polish things up a little bit, but like, are you guys maybe back in on the Ravens a little bit?
Nope.
No, you're
Nah, I'm
you're
good.
really gonna dismiss what you've seen so far.
I'm going to dismiss it, yes. because I don't believe in Lamar Jackson's passing ability late December. I don't.
He's not an elite quarterback.
But you don't think
because he's
they're
not
a
elite
possible playoff team even? You both don't have them making the playoffs.
I don't have him making the playoffs, and I stand by that.
Like, do you think maybe that was a stretch?
Not really, because I just feel like it's just an up and down season. Like they lost to the Raiders and then they beat the Chiefs. Like that's just what you're gonna get with them. It's just gonna be a week. It's gonna be an inconsistent week to week thing.
Because 0-2 would have been major red
Yeah,
flag.
devastating for them.
But that was an impressive win.
It was.
It was awesome. That was a
I'm happy.
great
That was
game
an
to watch.
awesome game to watch.
Weirdly, I'm happy they won because
I
the
was
best
too.
player in the league is 1-2 in the last 3 games. So let's
his
talk about
first
it. You know what I
shit.
mean? Let's
That's
talk
his first loss in September in his
I know.
career.
And he's
That's
got more
crazy.
coming to him.
Yeah.
That's no cap.
well,
Okay, they might lose this weekend.
oh, shit, hold off. All right, Phil, play some goddamn music for me, all right? We got to go into our picks. We got to end the night. Oh, excuse me?
Oh, we getting freaky tonight?
Different.
All right. I didn't specify what
Phil
music.
move funny.
I didn't say what music.
Wow.
I want to give everybody a records update now that we have the spreadsheet all put together for our picks. All right. Leading the pack after 2 weeks, Mikey Pauls. He's leading in game wins with 18-14 and spread wins 19-13. Nick and I are not too happy about that.
Well, I'm okay with it because it's
I lost the only game that matters, though. I about to buy this motherfucker dinner.
Yeah, see?
All right, so I'm one game behind Mike in regular picks. Nick is 14-18. He's under 500.
Yeah, he not
He'll
picking
improve
anymore.
though. I know.
I'm not worried about it because I don't play safe like these safe boys
Well, yo,
over
on
here.
the
I don't play
spread-
that shit.
On the spread,
Safe boys.
I'm the one who's weak as shit on the spread. I'm 13-19 on the spread.
Yeah, don't bet.
Yo,
Don't
but
take
it's
his
weird
advice.
because I've been making a lot of money betting, so it's weird. Okay, but Nick 16-16 on the spread to give him credit. All right. So Mike is leading the pack in both respects.
Major.
Shout out to you, Mike. All right.
Yeah, shout out
I
to you,
salute you. All right. Week 3 picks though. All right. So we already went through Carolina, Houston. It's going on right now. First game. Washington football team at the Buffalo Bills. Bills minus 7.5. Taylor Heineke's starting. Nick, what do you got?
I got the Bills, and I'll take Washington to cover.
Okay.
Straight up.
Mike?
Bills.
Any input? Nah.
Bills.
I mean, these are going to be like quick one-liners if we do go into the game.
Yeah, no, Bills are winning both.
I'll take Washington with 7.5 points.
I'm right there. I'm with you, Nick.
Yeah.
Buffalo for the game, Washington on the spread. All
You
right.
13-19, so
That's why
14,
I gotta be more bold. No. This is why I gotta be more bold with the spread picks.
Oh, you're talking about the
you know.
spread? I'm 500.
Yeah, you're all right.
16,
on the spread.
16.
All right. Chicago at Cleveland. Cleveland -7 at home. Justin Fields starting. What do you think, Mike?
Cleveland both ways.
Nick?
Cleveland, both ways. I'm with you.
I have Cleveland winning, Chicago on the spread, though.
This dude.
That's
Look,
'cause-
I
yeah.
told you I have to get creative
Well,
right
no,
now.
you just love Justin Fields,
No,
which is
listen.
respectful.
I think that it's tough to game plan for a guy that you haven't seen yet, and the Browns' defense has been up and down. They're going to have a nice pass rush.
Fair.
So we'll see. We'll see. And I'm waiting for Baker to just take over a fucking game. When he does that, they could be winning by 2 scores every week. Sorry, Mike. Baltimore -8.5 at Detroit. Nick,
I really want to take Detroit.
to win the game?
I do.
They've not been playing bad. So
I do, but I'm not going to because it's Detroit. But I have them covering the spread, so I'll take Baltimore and give me Detroit with the points. No cap.
So I actually did the same thing as you, Nick. I have Detroit with the points too.
I have Baltimore and Baltimore.
Again, man, emotional win. These are the kind of games they will lose.
They're tricky.
The next game, I'm telling you.
That's a
I'm
tricky
telling
line too. 8.5 is
telling
pretty
you.
large. And I mean, look, they were in.
Whoa. What'd you say?
Oh,
8.5 is what?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
8.5. Oh shit.
You gotta do all this.
Fuck. My bad, fam.
Carry on.
Hit the alarm.
We put Phil to sleep tonight, obviously. All right. Indianapolis at Tennessee. Tennessee -5. It's looking like no Carson Wentz. I think it's official.
Tennessee.
I mean, I didn't see this.
Yeah.
I don't think it's official, though. I don't think he's been ruled out.
Bro, both his ankles are sprained.
I don't think he was officially
Cause
ruled
he's
out.
out. He's out. It don't
Let's
matter.
just assume, though, Carson Wentz is
Tennessee
out.
straight up doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, you both have
Oh
Tennessee
yeah,
straight
absolutely. I'm not even worried.
up. Division battle, though. Must win for Indy, maybe.
No,
Yeah.
Don't matter.
Don't
Titans
matter.
-5.
Titans.
All right, I got Titans to win. I got Colts covering on the spread, though. All right. Chargers at Chiefs. Chiefs -6.5. Pretty large line right there for a good team. You know, Nick.
Chiefs and Chiefs. Give me the points with the Chiefs as well. I think that losing last week is going to wake them up and they're going to blow them out. I do.
I mean, the Chargers, though, man, they had
They're
that
good.
game.
The
They
Chargers
had
are
that-
good.
They had that game, and the Chargers have been a pretty tough out for the Chiefs in the past.
No, they have, but they're home. The Chiefs are home coming off a loss. Oh, dude.
I got the Chiefs on the money line, and I have the Chargers covering the spread.
I'm with you, Mike. I'm with you. All right.
Nice.
Saints at Patriots. Patriots -3. Nick, I'm going to hand it to you again because I want to see what you have here.
I'm taking the Patriots and give me the Patriots -3 all day.
Give me the Saints +3 and the Saints to win the game.
That is crazy because I don't think Jameis Winston's going to throw 100 yards.
Well, let's see Sean Payton bring that defensive front into Mac Jones's grill and see what
Uh-huh.
rookie
Well,
quarterback
that's
does.
kinda where I'm leaning.
We'll see.
Let's keep that same
I got
energy.
that.
Let's
You
keep
wanna
that
go
same-
double or nothing?
Let's keep. Absolutely. I'll take the
Oh,
Patriots.
okay, here we
got
go. Another one.
Here we go.
Yeah, you know what the fuck is going on.
If I lose, I'm not coming here on Monday.
Yeah,
I'm just
you
saying that
should.
shit
You
right
should.
now.
Oh, Mike, you're
I
going
want
to like
steak.
this.
I want steak for dinner.
All right.
Mike,
I'll
you-
eat steak,
All
cuz.
right.
You might be happy about this. I got the Saints outright.
That's what I'm talking
Outright.
about.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry to hear that for you bitch ass motherfuckers.
Because of the defense. Same thing. So
We'll see.
There you go. Damn. All right. Atlanta at the New York Football Giants.
Oh.
Giants -3.
Atlanta.
This is an ugly game.
Give me Atlanta.
Both ways, Mike?
Both ways, bro. Yeah.
Nick?
Give me the Giants.
To
Both
win?
ways. Both ways. You heard me.
Ooh.
You heard me. You want me to say it again?
I want to know. I wish I knew Godfar's pick. I probably should check the
Oh,
chat.
it's probably the Giants.
Actually,
He picked them to win
Godfar
division.
picked the Giants.
He needs them to win this week.
He replied.
The Godfather.
Godfar's got the Giants.
Yeah.
Good for you, Godfar. I
Giants,
want to
too.
hear about this on Monday when they get slapped. All right? I got the Falcons both ways. I did this for my boy Mikey. All right, he needs it.
He does.
He needs it for his 7th seed. All right.
The 7 seed is sinking quick.
It's crazy, dude.
The Giants fucking suck, man.
They're horrible, dude.
Facts.
All right, Bengals at Steelers. Steelers -3. Does that feel a little low to you guys? Anyway, What do you guys got? Nick? You can take it.
Bengals, and give me the Bengals with the points.
Bengals outright?
Yeah. I watched Pittsburgh last week, and
You're a little
they
worried.
fucked me.
There's some shit.
Actually, they screw me on my parlay. I had the Patriots, I had the Browns, and I had another team winning, and then I had the fucking Steelers.
Oh,
And I
man.
bet I bet $100 to win like 350,
Oh, man.
and they fucked me straight up.
Are you willing to take them out of the playoffs now?
No cream, no cream, just straight raw. Straight up, straight the fuck up. Play that freaky music, yo.
Yo, you must be fucking red. Red 80s.
Yeah, let's go. Yo, they got real freaky on me. I was like, whoa, fam.
I
Fuck them.
have the Steelers winning the game and the Bengals covering.
All right, Mike. I got the Steelers winning and the Steelers winning on the spread because they're at home and they need to bounce back. And the Bengals, opportunity slipped last week, man.
Yeah, safe boys over here. It's all right.
Oh,
They're gonna win the
No,
fucking
no, no, no,
spread.
no, we rocking. Let's go.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Joe Burrow's going to have some trouble. Yo, the Steelers, though, real quick. I'm a little worried.
Well, no, and here's another thing.
I've
The
said it.
Steelers has lost defensive players, so
That-
I
so,
think Burrow could.
You know,
could
when
do
the
some damage.
defense is a problem, the offense already was a fucking problem.
Exactly. That's why I'm
Big
picking
Ben
the
is the
Bengals.
check down king of the year right now, and the offensive line is fucking trash.
Sorry,
There
broads.
was a couple of Steelers fans who really got after me after I laid into them, and I'm here to tell you, sorry, fam. The facts are the facts, but I still have them winning. all right?
Steelers are gonna be fine, dude.
I got them winning this game. All right, I'm not gonna be like Nick. All right, Arizona at Jacksonville. Arizona's favored by 7.5. What do you guys got?
Arizona, bro. Jacksonville stinks.
Arizona, and I'll take Arizona with 7.5. I already know your
too.
pick, bro.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
Yeah.
too easy. He's gonna have 4 TDs. this
Kyler
week.
Palante
All right?
right here. There he is.
Uh-huh.
MVP.
I don't understand the hate.
I said MVP.
Thank you. Oh, you're smart. All right. And I
That's
said
cold.
invest in his card too. I said invest in his card.
You did. You did.
Facts.
You'd be up at like $115.
Wish
too.
I did it.
Yeah.
All right. Jets at Broncos. Broncos minus 10.5. Pretty large line there. What do you guys got, Mike?
Give me the Broncos to win the game, and give me the Jets to cover.
This is so easy. Just give me the Broncos and give me the Broncos minus 10.5 too, because I think Zach Wilson's gonna have a long day, buddy.
I'm with Mike here. Because
You
I
can even
wonder
know-
how the Broncos adjust after losing Bradley Chubb. They should have a fucking hell of a game, okay? But I'm just saying, there's going to be some games where Zach Wilson impresses.
It ain't
It
gonna be
will
this
be.
one.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be this
Michael
one.
Carter came out of the woodworks too, and maybe they'll put something together this week.
You know how hard it is to play in Denver?
Oh, I got Denver winning the game. Don't worry. I'm good on my money line picks.
I'll take Denver.
All right.
Please.
Miami with no Tua. All right. Jacoby Brissett, a quarterback. At the Vegas Raiders. Vegas favored by 4. What do you got, Mike?
Give me Miami with the points and Miami outright.
Wow.
Wow, you're not safe.
I'm never safe.
Is Brissett better than Tua?
I'm
Is
raw,
Brissett
dude.
not safe.
Yo, is Brissett better than Tua?
Who the fuck were it? I feel more comfortable with Brissett over
I-
fucking
There you
Tua.
go.
I fuck with Brissett.
I actually like
He's an
Brissett.
expatriate.
fine, bro.
He's got a ring.
But as Nick said, Steelers are coming off 2 big emotional wins. This is a classic letdown game.
Oh, the Raiders, you're saying?
I'm all
Yeah, I
over.
know what you
I'm
meant.
all over the Dolphins.
Interesting, Mike.
I'll take the Raiders, and give me Dolphins with the points though.
I'm going Raiders and Raiders because the Raiders' defense has been pretty decent. And
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett hasn't started in a long time. All right. That's where I stand with that. Tampa Bay minus 1.5 at the Rams. Tampa Bay favored on the road. 2-2-0 teams. This might be the game of the week, guys. Nick, I want to hear what you got.
I tossed and turned on this one,
It's a tough one, right?
and I'll be honest. I picked against Brady before, and I'm not doing it again.
Thank you.
I'm taking Tampa Bay, and I'm taking Tampa Bay minus 1.5.
There you
I am.
go.
Same.
Mike.
It's just Matt Stafford's not going toe to toe with Tom Brady. I don't care.
I've been reading a lot of headlines, and the Bucs players have been saying this is a revenge game from last year, so they're going to be ready. They're going to be ready.
I got the Bucks too. They've just been too impressive for me to say no. I mean, I haven't seen the Rams defense be properly tested yet.
it would
I
be a
wanna
good
see-
game. It's going
this
to be
is-
close.
This is the time where
And Henderson is probably
look,
out.
Yeah.
and Henderson's probably out. So Sony
Sony.
Michel starting against TB12.
Sony. He's trending up.
I don't think
Here
he's
he
gonna do.
comes.
I don't think he's gonna do shit.
Probably not.
By the way, and he wouldn't have if it wasn't the Bucks' run defense. Just saying. Rams though, this is the first time I think the defense truly gets tested. Interesting. All right, so we all have Tampa Bay both ways. Seattle -1.5 at the Vikings. Mike, I want to hear it.
I got Seattle
Atta boy.
and covering.
Me too, Mike.
Yeah, no cat.
Nick,
Seattle and covering as well.
good men. So Minnesota would be 0-3, and that's probably a surprise.
I looked at the Vikings and I looked hard at that game, but I believe Russell Wilson won't. He's got a bad taste in his mouth from last week.
And they're playing in a dome too, so.
I think
Yeah.
they're gonna slap the fuck
Yeah,
out.
I trust Russ to do his thing this week.
However, I will say this though: Seattle's secondary can be had, and they have wide receivers
Yeah.
in Minnesota.
The key with Seattle is they need a pass
KJ.
rush or they're fucked.
Fuck,
You know?
Kelsey got him.
If Seattle's not getting to the quarterback, their secondary is exposed.
KJ Osborne.
But they got.
I tried
they
to pick him up, and this dude got him. It's such bullshit.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, facts.
Me too.
Green Bay at San Fran. Sunday Night Football. San Fran favored -3.
Put your house on the money line on Green Bay.
San Fran's favored by 3.
They've had good history against Aaron Rodgers, despite.
I'll give a fuck.
I'll hold my thought, actually. Go ahead, Nick. I want to hear what you have here.
I'm taking the Niners. I'm taking the Niners.
Outright?
Sorry to hear that.
I'm taking the Niners.
Well, not outright, but yeah.
I'm taking the Niners, but give me Green Bay with the points. I can see it
Okay.
being a one point game. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Niners are going
a
3-0.
They are.
Yo, but
And they're
also,
gonna win division, too.
That running back room, we don't even know who's going to be playing this week.
True, but it doesn't
We don't
matter.
know. We don't know. But anyone they
Their
throw
defense
that,
is good. They're home.
Yeah, their secondary played a lot better than I thought.
It's gonna be rocking there. So give me Niners.
This is the last game pick. I want to hear some fireworks.
Who do you
Mike,
got?
What do you got?
Who do you got?
Who'd you, Mike, you had
Green Bay both ways.
Green Bay both ways. I got Green Bay both ways.
I'm
Aaron
on
Rodgers.
What's going on here?
This is good.
Me and Mike we agreed 4 or 5 times
Well,
tonight.
look, we've been good with the money line picks, you and I.
Yeah.
I've been very different with you guys tonight in the spread. But fun fact. So Aaron Rodgers, I mean, this is the team that chose not to draft him. They chose Alex Smith over him. And he hasn't had success against them. So this time, he answers the bell. Mm-hmm. It could get ugly, too, because Jimmy G's not keeping up.
We'll see.
He's not. All right?
We will see.
So, that being said, I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good for tonight. Because we're not talking Eagles-Cowboys till Monday. Remember.
With the Godfather. I
I
can't
can't
wait.
wait.
We got the Godfather in on Monday.
They got to tune in for that one.
7:30, guys. 7:30. We're trying something different here because we want to talk about this and have enough time before the game. ESPN's starting their games at fucking 8:15 now on Mondays. So that kind of sucks. But 7:30 Monday. All right. Eagles-Cowboys preview. We'll give you our picks. We're going to talk some fantasy. We'll give you some waiver recommendations. And then we'll break down week 3 as a whole on Thursday, make our picks for week 4. All right, and we'll give you our week 4 Thursday Night Football picks on Monday as well. All right? Thank you, everybody. Nick, take it away.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate all the love, support, and the comments. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and we'll see you guys Monday night at P&I.